I remember my very first encounter with Madden 04 Vick like it was yesterday. I was at my neighbor's house watching them play Madden when I watched my 11-year-old neighbor beat his 16-year-old brother. And not just any kind of beating. It wasn't like a close game. Like he wiped his nose to the point that they started arguing and it turned into a physical altercation, which escalated so bad I had to go home because they was about to get their asses whooped. All because the little brother was putting belt to ass to big bro with Madden 04 Vick. And here we are some 20 years later, and he's been reincarnated in EAFC in the form of Claudia Pina. And anybody who's played the game this year will tell you she is, within a few months of the game's release, already a top 5 all-time FIFA character ever. And it's not even a FIFA video, this is a sports gaming GOAT video. The true measure of how overpowered a sports game character is just how trash can you be and still have the character go off and play well. And when I tell you that I played against some absolute bots this year, absolute bots in Ultimate Team who put my ass in the mix with Claudia Pina, single-handedly. It's another one of those classic scenarios where you can put the controller in a little kid's hands, put it in your 4 or 5-year-old nephew hands, and watch your nephew get busy. Put the controller in your grandma's hands. Madden 04 Vick, put the controller in your grandma's hands. 4 quarters later, you're like, damn, grandma, you got 200 rushing yards with Vick? Now put that same controller in her hands with Claudia Pina. Damn, grandma, you got a hat trick with Pina? I didn't even know you knew how to play FIFA, grandma. And the first thing, when you talk about either one of them, the first thing that comes to mind, of course, speed. Madden 04 Vick, that's what made him. Of course, he had the throwing power that was like, I don't know the exact attribute number, but I'm sure that bit was 93 plus. So with that powerful arm, which would be the equivalent of shot power, I imagine, for FIFA, which, yeah, surprise, surprise, she got that in abundance. The shot power, you can boom shit straight past the keeper, but I digress. Back to the speed. Madden 04 Vick is the fastest quarterback in the history of the game, like easily. Lamar Jackson is not touching him. Madden 10 Michael Vick is not touching Madden 04 Vick, and Madden 10 Michael Vick had a 91 speed. Even when Kyler Murray was one of those overpowered guys on Madden, he still wasn't touching Vick. And then when you take a look at Claudia Pina, crazy enough, her regular base card is not that fast. You look at the pace right here, that's not crazy. That's nothing crazy. But on the field, on the pitch, she moving like Messi, bro. She's shorter than Messi, so lower center of gravity, harder to get her off the ball. With that 70 whatever pace she got, it feels like a 95. And don't get me started on her RB dribbling. To my non-FIFA players out there, RB dribbling on FIFA, it's like mini sprint. It's like almost sprinting, but whatever Claudia Pina's attribute set up, whatever her play style set up, which is the equivalent to badges, they have her moving in a way that does not correlate to the attributes. Her RB is the equivalent of staying out of the pocket with Vick. I'm not joking. I'll put some clips on the screen. She literally dogs the best defenders in the world. Just think of any physically dominant, tall, strong defender who is one of the best in the world. You don't know what Claudia Pina's doing? She's embarrassing them. It's happened to me time and time again. I've done it to people time and time again with their best defenders. And I'm not putting gas on it. Any kind of defender, strong defenders, quick defenders, technical defenders, you're getting worked. You don't even got to know how to skill. You don't need to know how to get cued and mix up combos and dribble pass. No, RB. RB, that's all you need. Give grandma the controller, she getting a hat trick. And if the speed wasn't enough, I'll tell you one thing that she got that Michael Vick did not have in Madden 04. Accuracy. The low driven trait. That low, oh my god. I've seen people score from outside of the box with defenders pulling on her jersey. She just go low driven far post and melt the fucking keeper. The keeper just falls on the ground like somebody fucking pushed him over. That's where Vick was lacking his accuracy in his throwing. Claudia Pina don't have that issue. Low driven, power shots, finesse, whatever you want, however you want to score, she could do that for you. I played FIFA for a long time. I've played a lot of Ultimate Team. I've played seasons, kickoff, whatever you manage your career. I have not seen more than 2-3 players who are anywhere near her level. Not better than her, near her level, bro. This is like, she's an 86 overall on her base card. You might as well write a 97 and change that background to an icon, bro. I've played with literal icons. This year, I have icons on my squad this year who could not on their best day get her out of my lineup, bro. And don't think that you about to go into tactics and be like, oh, I can just outsmart her. You know, I can just, oh, my IQ, my soccer IQ, my mind for the game is just so ahead. I could just change my, no. You could put 5 defenders on. I tried it in champs. Tried it in rock. You can put 5 defenders on the back line. If you come across somebody who got Claudia Pina and they even halfway almost know what they're doing, you're fucked, bud. The only way to beat Claudia Pina users is to outscore them. I tried for so long throughout the year to be different. Oh, I'm not gonna play the meta. I'm D Brown. I'm a hipster. I play with players I like. I play with players I know. Yeah, my head bust to the white meat with Claudia Pina. But you know what I did? You can't beat them. You know what I did. And we'll wrap things up here. But not to mention, I don't know what her strength is. Haven't looked. But whatever it is, it don't matter. Like, there's a clip going around on Twitter or TikTok. Hopefully I can find it for the video. Of her getting on a one-on-one breakaway. And like Gabriel from Arsenal, like the big, strong. Him, like he trying to stop her, you know, grabbing the jersey, trying to muscle her off the ball. I am not exaggerating when I tell you, she literally stiff arms this man and scores the goal. Like, she stiff armed him off the ball. A 5'4" lady striker, no weaknesses. There's no weaknesses in her game. She can even pass. She passes like a midfielder. She can put incisive passes. She can put the ball on the line. She can thread needles. There's no weaknesses, bro. She is the sports gaming GOAT until further notice. Unless one of y'all in the comments can tell me, like, don't say NBA 2K10 Kobe. No, it's not. You can name baseball, NHL, whatever sport. Hell, you could Tiger Woods in his run when he had his own game that he was the cover athlete for and all. He still wasn't touching Claudia Pina. And this is the actual last thing that I will say as proof that she is undeniably the GOAT. EA, the first 2 months of the game, the first month of the game, she was causing so much havoc and chaos that they literally patched her twice. They patched her 2 times. So that tells you that how good she is in the game right now, which she is still by far the best striker in the game. She was better. She was 2 times better, and they nerfed her, and she's still the best. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you drop a like. If you've played EAFC, please let everybody in the comments know. I'm begging you, please. Tell them I am not putting gas on it. I'm not being dramatic, overzealous, none of that. She really is like that. She really is everything that I say she is and more. But like I said, man, if you enjoyed the video, drop the like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn on that bell notification. But as always, I am D Brown, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.